Before I start the video, I just wanted to let you know that I really thank you for all your support. And if you wanted to watch these videos live, please look down in the description where my Twitch is linked. And you can watch live, and I'll respond to whatever chatters. You can recommend videos, recommend games for me to play. But anyway, enjoy the video. Okay, this is that time a theater showed Saw 4 instead of the B movie.
The year is 2007. Apple unveils their newest product, the iPhone. Microsoft Vista begins rolling out to consumers. Senator Barack Obama begins his presidential campaign. The housing bubble bursts, leading to the biggest recession since the Great Depression. Countless natural disasters and terrorist attacks plague the world.
Oh boy.
It's all gone to hell. But you don't realize it yet. You're just an innocent child. That autumn, your parents take you and your family to watch the latest DreamWorks picture, the B movie. This is the new American.
So, I watched it as a kid, but what's your opinion on the B movie? I know there's, tons of memes about it, but I don't know if people meme on it because, it's a really bad movie. I thought it was okay watching it as a kid. Yeah, I agree. I feel like it wasn't that bad. I do, have you ever seen, that stuff where they, put the entire B movie script, into some, post it on something or in the background of something, I don't know.
Pastime.
They
Gone
put
are
the
the days
entire
of
B
lavish
movie.
vacations to
I saw one where,
destinations you
they
can't
put
pronounce.
the entire B movie script, on a poster of the B movie.
There's just not enough in the budget for that. But your parents are trying their best. And you can pick out any snacks you want. You get that large bucket of popcorn and drown it in butter. A cold
6 out
soda
of
large
10.
enough to
I
make any
agree.
European
It's
panic.
not the best movie.
And a pack of sour gummy worms. You walk into your theater, find your seat, just in time for the film to start. And the first thing you see is Jigsaw's cock and balls front and center.
Holy cow!
Instead of playing the B movie, the projectionist mistakenly started playing Saw 4 instead.
That's how the movie opens? That's how, dude. So this actually happened. That's actually crazy.
Is a real occurrence that happened in Framingham, Massachusetts. A man named William.
Imagine, I don't remember how old he said that you were, but imagine you're just a little kid and you're ready to watch the B movie, just get a face full of cock.
Recounted the story, saying that the theater emptied as if someone yelled fire. After less than 2 minutes, the movie was stopped, and we returned to the theater to sit through more coming attractions, and finally B movie.
You think anybody stayed the entire movie and just be like, when does the bees come into this?
Now, between the two movies, a manager and 2 other workers came into the theater and apologized over and over, and handed each person in the theater 2 free passes, 1 free Coke, and 1 free popcorn.
Where's the bees? I don't see no bees.
Coupon. Wow. I think they handled the situation tremendously. Kudos to the AMC Framingham. Also, on the way out of the movie, the manager was waiting, apologizing again, and handing out free B movie posters.
Instead of the Bees movie.
How refreshing. Congratulations, AMC, on a job well done.
Good job.
Well, at least they were able to remedy the situation. But the effect of this trauma was too much for your family. It caused an even greater divide between your parents, and they divorced in 2009.
What's this guy talking
By 2010,
about?
you go to live with your dad in Revere, half an hour away from your home in Framingham. Things are different. You see the world differently. Apple unveils its newest device, the iPad. Microsoft releases Windows 7 to the consumers. President Barack Obama begins his re-election campaign following the midterm elections. Around the world, deadly natural disasters claim the lives of thousands. The economy is still reeling from the recession, but looks to be on the up. So it's time to return back to a simpler time, when things were more normal. You've grown up now. You're not really into kids' movies as much. But your father wants to make up for lost time.
Is it gonna happen again?
And takes you to see
There's no way. Megamind?
DreamWorks' latest film,
Megamind's a goated movie. Megamind is a good movie. 8 or 9 out of 10 kids movie.
After the AMC fiasco, your dad is more wary of the big corporate theaters, so he takes you to a more localized chain. Showcase Cinemas. This is a celebration of
Best 10 out of 10 kids movie. I think the only movie that comes straight to mind is the Lego Movie, because that is just a peak solid kids movie. But movie overall, like not kids movie, I'd say, that's a hard one. I'd have to look. I know I put like a couple movies, like in case I wanted to like show somebody. I think The Long Walk was a really good movie. But that's an adult movie. I thought it was a cinematic masterpiece. If you've never watched it, I definitely recommend it. Dude, it's such a good movie. Pretty much like just they keep walking. They walk for like 300 miles. And it's like a Hunger Games type deal, but like it's sad. It's really sad, and like it gets you really invested.
new life
into
in a
it.
new place with your dad. So you can pick out
And
anything
I just
you want.
remember leaving the theater and thinking, that is probably like top 3 movies I've ever seen. Like that was a
You
really
get a
good
large
movie.
bucket of popcorn and drown it in butter. You get the largest soda they have, which would comfortably feed a family of 6 in Europe. And to top it off, a big old pack of sour gummy worms.
But what movie
You walk
is
to
it
your
gonna
theater
be?
and find your seat, just in time for the feature to begin.
Dude.
And the first thing you see is Dr. Lawrence Gordon dragging his bloody, footless body through the halls of Jigsaw's torture chamber.
Another Saw
You
movie?
really can't catch a break, can you? Once again, this is a real occurrence, as the story from WHDH Boston recounts that parents said that when the previews came on, they started to worry because the previews were a little advanced for children. They never expected the gore and violent horror film Saw. The children were told to cover their eyes in the scenes of murder, and mutilation played for several minutes before the movie theater corrected the problem.
Holy cow.
Theater operators realized the mistake, and the correct movie Megamind was put on. But the parents said the damage was already done,
Dude,
and their children are
all
still
the kids watching this Megamon movie just like after
shaken
what
by
they
it.
saw, a
He came
bloody
as-
man crawling on a bathroom floor.
slept with us, and we thought we had gotten past that years ago. He said that he had a few nightmares, said Dolph Rao, an upset father. Again, all that I would like to see come of this is that it's not going to happen again. The children were given one free ticket as a result of the mix-up, but the Rao family's 7-year-old son told them he does not want to see a movie again for a very long time.
Dude. And he said like kid's first time seeing the movie was when they did the B movie. Second time seeing a movie in the theaters, Megamind. It
It's
did
now
it again.
2023.
You're only 2 times ever going to the theater. It plays a Saw movie.
Apple announces their newest device, the Apple Vision Pro. Microsoft begins rolling out
There
their landmark
is
update of
no
Windows
way
11.
it happens
President
again.
Obama is
There's
long
no
gone.
way.
His vice president, Joe Biden, is now the president. Terrorist attacks continue to occur at an alarming rate. A full-on global pandemic shut the world down, leading to an increase in all goods. People can no longer buy houses. People can barely rent anymore. Everything is so different now. It's been 13 years. 13 long, therapy-filled years. You haven't gone back to the movies?
I went to go to the movies. We were gonna watch Megamind. It was a beautiful day. Played the Saw movie again.
Since the Saw 3D incident. Jigsaw could be waiting for you, just on the other side of that screen,
Maybe.
or up in the projection room, ready to strike. It's gone so far that you've avoided all things Saw, even muted the word on social media. You
Some
never have to
balls.
worry about it again. You have a family now, sticking to home media and on-demand streaming for your kids' movies. You'll never have to worry about another incident like the one that scarred you for life.
That's a
for
safe
your
way
kids.
to do it.
It's a lovely late September evening. You're out for a walk at the
Oh,
local
no.
promenade with your family.
Oh no.
The leaves just beginning to turn that exquisite yellow-orange hue. One of your kids tugs on your shirt, pointing up at a huge building.
Oh no.
They see a poster for their favorite series, Paw
Oh
Patrol.
my gosh.
They love Paw Patrol. And you do too.
Dude, it's gonna pass on to his kid, bro. He still has mental scars. He has a kid, and his kid is gonna have the same PTSD that he has.
The innocence you feel watching it takes you back before the days of watching the B-movie. They beg you to take them in to see
Oh
it.
my gosh.
They've never been to the movies before. Your lovely partner's fine with it. but you just can't do it.
I can't do it.
Holding back tears,
I'm telling you, it's gonna play the Saw movie.
you have to tell them no. You just can't live through that again. Your partner only knows a small portion of your trauma, but assures you everything will be okay. Your youngest holds their hand out, pulling at your heartstrings with those doughy eyes of theirs. Reluctantly, you agree. You don't want them to miss out on these kind of experiences. I mean, what's the worst that could happen? You enter the Cathedral of Cinema, purchase your tickets, and get in line for concessions. Suddenly, the nerves and anxiety fade, as the smell of popcorn and the bright neon lights remind you of the magic of going to the theater. You get the largest popcorn you can, and absolutely drown it in butter, a soda the size of a European toddler, and a nice little pack of gummy worms on top. You gleefully walk down the hallway to your theater.
Gummy worms? You're getting gummy worms? What's the best snack to go alongside popcorn? I already got one instantly in mind. Skittles. Skittles is a good choice. But what I always get peanut M&Ms. They're so good.
And find your seats just as the preview ends, just in time for the main event.
Oh my gosh.
Oh no. No. This can't be happening again. If only you hadn't muted everything with the word Saw on it, you might have heard of the Saw Patrol craze.
Oh my gosh.
Of course, riding on the coattails of Barbenheimer summer. They've taken the joke and ran with it, having a lot of fun over on Twitter. Not that you would have seen, but the joke's gone too far.
Did it actually happen?
All of those scars from your childhood have opened right back up. Okay, this last one didn't actually occur. The theaters were pretty on top of their game this time. There is this Reddit post that said it happened somewhere in South America, but I mean, come on, it's Reddit. But it would have been super funny to have it happen a third time, especially with all this Saw Patrol buildup.
Saw Patrol.
And thus we end our humorous tale of a battle between Saw movies.
That, like, have you ever seen the Saw movies? It'd be crazy just to, like, put, like, your childhood cartoon characters, like, in Saw traps, and just see it. Like, put Scooby-Doo, or, like, Blue's Clues, or put, like, childhood characters, like, in Saw traps.
And DreamWorks. While Saw 7 may have been the final chapter in this saga, we know there's always room for more developments in the story. I mean, maybe third time's the charm.
Oh no.
This has been one of my favorite internet stories for so many years now. Originally, I only knew about the B-movie one, so hearing about the DreamWorks one, and having it only be like 30 minutes away was just perfect for the story. So to be able to make this was a lot of fun. And hopefully you enjoyed it too. A big shout out to the patrons. Their names will be on the screen now. If you want to see the vids a couple weeks early and help me out, head on over there.
Alright. Let's do horror movies I'd absolutely
I know a lot of you guys want to act
in.
tough and claim that you can beat the fuck out of your average horror villain, but let's keep it a buck. It's about time somebody's humble and admits, yeah, maybe if I was put in this situation, I might be a teensy weensy bit scared. The first of those situations is definitely Saw. The Saw franchise has some of the most evil ass death traps you'll ever see.
Oh my
this shit is
gosh.
genuinely freaky. But they are escapable though. Well, most of them. Some of these traps are just straight up rigged, or you're completely at the mercy of another person, and the ones you can escape aren't really that much better, as you gotta do some of the most despicable ass shit to survive. But let's talk about the rigged ones first.
Like, there are very few Saw traps that I would say that I could maybe escape. I mean, some of them are somewhat easy, but the ones you gotta, like, cut your leg off or dig your eyeball out, just end the timer. I'm not doing it.
Good example is the flammable jelly trap. Now in this one, the guy's naked as shit and he's covered in, well, flammable jelly. Oh, did I forget? The dude's also poisoned in the antidotes in the safe. Now, where may the code to that safe be? Oh, it's any of those gazillion fucking numbers on the wall. Oh, and not to mention, the room's also dark, so he has to hold up some cheap-ass candle close to his flammable body. And if that wasn't enough, Jigsaw also put glass all over the floor because why the hell not? Fuck this guy. Jigsaw, this is some bullshit, bro. Like, it gets to a point, bro. Just fucking kill me at that point. Damn. Nah, but seriously, as soon as I realize the type of situation I'm in, I'm shitting my pants. Or I mean, like thereof. So I guess the shit would just be on the floor. Same thing. Now moving on to the escapable traps, like I said, not much better. For example, the Venus flytrap.
Yeah, this one where you have to dig your eyeball out. Just kill me.
Name closes up like a Venus flytrap, but the way you unlock it and get it off of you, the key is behind your eye. So you gotta cut that bitch out. As soon as Jigsaw explains this to me, it's all coming out. Because I'm gonna be completely honest, I'm not even gonna have the balls to even attempt that. Like Jigsaw, keeping it a bug, don't even bother setting up your stupid ass challenge, because as soon as the instructions are given, I'm already praying for my life. You gotta go through so much to escape. Is it even worth it at that point? Because imagine coming out of a Jigsaw trap dickless.
Where's my dick at?
But not all saw traps require that little sacrifice. Sometimes they require you to sacrifice someone else. For example, in one of the most iconic contraptions, the
this
reverse
one
bear trap.
I feel like I could do. Because, like, all you gotta do is, like, get the key out of a guy that's, like, already dead or on the floor. Or, if I remember correctly, he's not actually dead. But, I'm sorry, man. It's either you or me.
You gotta cut a man open and retrieve the key inside to unlock your device.
It's either you or me, and I'm sorry. I mean, maybe if it was, like, my mom or somebody that, like, I really care about, I might have a lot of trouble doing it.
Digging inside.
And I may not do it. But if it's just like a random dude.
But there's a little twist. The dude's still alive, but he's paralyzed as shit. So unfortunately, you gotta snatch bro's life in order to save yourself. And believe it or not, I got a heart. I'm a pretty nice guy. So of course, this is gonna traumatize me. But if one of us is gonna live, shit, it might as well be me. But keeping it above, I'm still coming out of that trap scared as fuck. Now the next movie is The Human Centipede. Now if you've already—
Oh gosh. Talk about one of the most disgusting movies ever conceived by man. I watched that like a couple years ago. Oh my gosh. Absolutely disgusting.
already heard of this movie, you probably got the fattest fucking frown on your face right now. Because
I
this is
do.
one of the most dirtiest fucking movies of all time. Now, I'm sorry for screaming because I'm usually nonchalant, but I really have to emphasize my point. This movie truly deserves that title. And the person who made this, somebody go check up on him and lock his ass up. I don't know any normal
I
person.
don't understand how they made 3 of them. Like, there's no way the movie was that successful that they had to make 3 of them. Or they made 3 of
who
them.
would be able to come up with a movie like this and put it on the big screen. But let me stop.
But I will say, if they made a 4th one, I'll probably get a couple friends and go see it.
Easier tip and actually tell you what the fuck the movie's about. We start off with our protagonist or villain, or to
Yeah,
be
no,
honest,
I've
he's
seen
really
the
just a
3rd
freak.
one.
He works as a security guard and he has quite the interest in the Human Centipede movie, which is the prequel to this movie, but it also exists in his movie's universe. Now the
It's so funny that he mentions the second one instead of the first one, because the second one's way worse. It's the worst out of all of them.
prequel is also weird as shit, but our guy here, he's into that and he wants to recreate it. But what does that mean exactly? This guy kidnaps a bunch of people and surgically attaches the mouth to anus. And this guy ain't no damn surgeon, so he's attaching these people using hammers, dirty knives, fucking staple gun. You can tell he's bullshitting it and he really doesn't have a clue what he's doing. Like I said, he's not no surgeon. As a result, he accidentally kills one of his victims, which to be honest is the easy way out because this guy's raw dogging it. He's using no
Just
anesthesia
kill
during
me.
the procedure, so
I'm
you are
not
feeling
doing this,
all of
bro.
that, which is already bad enough, but wait until I get to the shitty part. Literally.
Literally,
He force feeds the
yeah.
person at the front and later injects them all with laxatives. You know damn well what happens next. I don't need to show you the footage. Matter of fact, I'm not even gonna show a blurred version because that would mean downloading that specific scene onto my computer for me to edit it, and there's just no way I'm downloading fucking horror poop porn. If I was forced to choose a horror movie to live through, this would be Dead. My mic cut out, but I meant to say dead last. I would rather get chased by a relentless killer than be forced to devour straight booty hole and feces. Fuck no! This is one nasty ass movie, and the title is especially true for this film because it literally revolves around shit. It just fits perfectly. I still regret watching this film, bro. The next situation I'm staining my pants in are zombie movies. Now, these aren't as horror related as some of the others, but this is still a scary situation. Now, I'm not talking about those slow, weak ass zombies that you'll sometimes see. Matter of fact, how does
I feel like I do okay.
humanity
Zombie
even fall to
movie
some
wise.
zombies like that? Are we really that big?
Because, like, I'm not, like, in, like, New York or Atlanta or anything. I'm not, like, in a busy city. I feel like
of a bitch.
Best thing to do is get in like a very remote place where there's not a huge population. And the biggest thing is like how slow they are.
No. I'm talking
In the
specifically
middle of the U.S., they're all gonna corner you in the middle of the U.S.
about World War Z and 28 Days Later zombies. Both for different reasons. World War Z zombies are stupid agile. They can run as fast as you or faster than you.
I would die to these. But like The Walking Dead, how like they're super slow, and the only way they're a real problem is that if there's like a bunch of them, I feel like I would do okay.
They are crazy strong.
These things, I don't even know what this is from, but like,
look at how this one zombie effortlessly lifted this grown-ass man. That is wild. You gonna
Holy
let a
cow.
zombie bitch you like that? Hey, now me personally, if that was me, I want to let that shit slide. But not only are they strong, if that wasn't enough, they can also lunge at
but
you, climb,
I feel like
jump.
gas
Like,
would be hard to
you got it.
come
Seriously,
across.
if you get chased by a horde of these zombies, that is the most terrifying shit. There's no way out of that. And you're not fighting back. You're not the main character. Your ass is getting handed to you. But what about 28 Days Later zombies? Wait, hold on. I know they technically aren't zombies. I'm just calling them that because they basically act like one. I'm just clarifying that because there's gonna be some geek in the comments. Oh, they're actually humans infected with the rage virus? Ask me if I care. I'm still calling them zombies. Now, these guys are real devious. They're still fast, but when they catch you, they're rough with it. Not only that, but the virus itself gets spread through a singular drop of blood. A single drop and you go 808. That means crash out, by the way. Now, moving on to the last ones. These are easily the worst. Well, for me, because I'm a bitch, I'm not gonna lie. Just anything that has to do with spiders or cockroaches, I'm gonna have to take a solid pass on that. But what makes it worse is that these little bastards are actually deadly now. Like in this movie, The Nest from 1987. Now,
Never
looking
seen
at the
that.
cover, this is some weird ass shit. Roaches have never tasted meat until now. Why are the legs touching her titties? And what? Okay, now they're doing this on purpose. It appears that the cockroach is delivering some serious front shots. Anyways, let's get to the actual movie. Now, the cockroaches in this movie are mutant and flesh-eating, which, damn, you already had me shitting myself at cockroaches.
I've never even
These little
heard of this
bastards
movie.
are everywhere, though. They're invading, they're terrorizing the village. Just looking at them from a screen already disturbs me. Like, I genuinely feel like I can feel them crawling up on me while I'm watching this. I saw one decently sized cockroach in my room before, and no, I don't have a dirty-ass room. This only happened once, but I was editing, and it crawled into my field of vision, and let me just tell you, I've never exited a room so quick in my life. Now, ever since, I've been watching my back, so just imagining myself with multiple cockroaches that can
But I
actually
feel like
murder me.
spiders are way
No,
worse.
and their kills look really painful. Hundreds of cockroaches crawling up on you, eating you alive. They
I'm not
literally
really-
ate his hand off. Now, in
Oh.
all honesty, this movie isn't that great, but they use real roaches to film it, and that's all it really takes for me to stay in these trousers. So yeah, those are horror movies
not
I'd personally shit
really
myself
scared
in.
of
Comment down below movies
cockroaches,
you would
really.
personally stain those on these two. Yeah, not gonna lie, I'm just trying to farm engagement.
That was a good video. Horrors on YouTube Kids.
Upkeep the reputation of the broad. When YouTube first launched in 2005, it very obviously was not intended for kids. Not a lot of people know this, but the platform you're watching this video on right now was originally built to be a dating site. Yeah, the
What?
idea was that you would upload a video introducing yourself, and then you could watch introduction videos from other users and message them if you liked what
Huh.
you saw. Kind of like those
I
weird
did
dating
not know
video
that.
tapes from the 80s and 90s.
I'm a nice fellow. I don't know.
I'm particularly attracted to black women and women of different races. So if you like me, give me a call.
Hell
This idea
yeah.
wasn't very successful. In fact, according to one of YouTube's founders, Javed Karim, nobody was uploading dating introduction videos. But some people were using the site to upload other sorts of content. Dog videos, clips of family vacations. There didn't really need to be any sort of gimmick to make YouTube work. People are just happy to have an easy way to share their home videos with others online. YouTube may have launched as a dating site in February 2005, but by June of that year, they had completely rebranded and revamped the platform to remove all traces of its odd dating site beginnings. Much like other blossoming social media platforms at the time, YouTube's majority demographic for the first few years of its existence were teenagers. This is
Holy
pretty clear
cow.
when you look at all the major YouTube stars in the early days of the site, who mostly appear to be high school or college students. I personally started using YouTube in 2007 when I was 11 years old. Back then, the only good way to use the site was to visit it in a browser on a computer, whether it was a laptop or desktop. Tablets didn't exist back then, the modern form of smartphones were still in their most primordial form, and were mostly relegated to a select few tech enthusiasts. And the only way to watch YouTube on a TV was to hook up a computer to it and use it as a monitor, which most people couldn't even do because CRTs were still the most widespread form of TV at the time, and the vast majority of tube TVs don't support the digital I/O a computer needs. In short, YouTube was inconvenient, and that really prevented it from being used as a serious platform for anything. But that wouldn't be the case for very long. In the early 2010s, smartphones capable of high-speed cellular connections would explode and become widely adopted. iPads would kick off the consumer tablet market, which also exploded. People would swap their bulky, aging CRT TVs for cheap and higher quality LCD panels.
Oh, the Wii. Oh, that was the Wii, right? Yeah.
Aging CRT TV.
That was my first console when I was growing up. It was either that or the 3DS. One of those two. Growing up with Wii Sports Resort.
Cheap and higher quality LCD panels, which could not only
I
act
miss
as
the
a
Wii
computer
so much
monitor,
too.
but
I don't even
YouTube
have
would even
one
begin
anymore.
offering apps for game consoles.
I saw where they're adding Wii Sports Resort to the Nintendo Switch, but there ain't no way it's gonna be as good as the Wii one.
Streaming boxes like Apple TV, which were also becoming widely adopted. Gone were the days of sitting at your desk to watch Smosh's Food Battle. Now you could watch PewDiePie on basically any media consumption device you owned. And you know what people started doing? They began using YouTube as a babysitter. Using traditional TV to keep your child docile meant keeping them in a specific room where the television was. But now you could just hand them an iPad while
Maybe I don't get it, because obviously I'm not a parent, but I feel like I'll be somewhat, not entirely, like I'll let my kid have some screen time every once in a while, but I'm not going to give them like their own iPad that they have easy access to constantly. Like maybe every once in a while I'll give them an iPad, but I feel like that's sort of how you raise brats, kinda.
you work in your office or cook a meal in the kitchen. Tack on the fact that YouTube is free to use while other streaming services or cable all cost money, and YouTube began to be flooded with
Also, it
very
kind of just
young and
takes away from your
impressionable viewers as the
childhood.
2010s
Yeah,
rolled
iPad
on.
kids.
Creators eventually began to catch on to the fact that the limited amount of child-focused content on YouTube at the time was getting an enormous amount of attention, with some videos even amassing hundreds of millions of views. Obviously,
Now the Wii is completely different. Give your kid a Wii. They will get so many fun memories on the Wii.
there was potentially a lot of money to be made by making videos aimed towards children, and I'm sure a lot of you know how that turned out. As long as television has been around, there's been an ongoing argument as to what is and isn't okay for children to be watching. Some people say kids should only be consuming educational content, or TV was some sort of moral lesson to teach. Some people think it's not a big deal if children are watching fun, junk
Meant for
foodie
the
kind of
rest of their
shows every
life.
now and then. Regardless though, whatever is on TV is generally governed by some sort of code of ethics. Broadcasters all have a reputation to uphold, and no category of television gets quite as scrutinized as kids' TV. But on YouTube in the mid-2010s, the only scrutiny children's channels faced was YouTube's then fairly lax moderation system. There was no code of ethics or enforced morality. The only thing that mattered was whether or not you were getting views. As a result, a culture of shocking kids content emerged on YouTube, which you probably
What
already
is
know
Spider-Man
as
doing? Holy
Sleazy
cow!
creators will make videos with popular kids characters like Elsa from Frozen, getting into obscene and often graphically violent situations. I probably don't need to tell you much
Spider-Man,
about
how
Elsa
could
Gate since
you?
you almost certainly know what it was about, but simply put, being a young child
Holy
on
cow.
YouTube in the mid-2010s meant being confronted with your favorite characters getting their limbs torn off, being injected with mystery chemicals, getting pregnant, and other bizarre and shocking scenarios that only served one purpose: stand out from other creators so your videos get more views and you
Hey.
make more money. Elsagate was a giant controversy, and YouTube would begin to try to mitigate the platform's issues that had caused such a depraved niche to emerge. They'd slowly harden their content moderation system to the point where even saying certain words in a video is enough to get
Yeah,
an
no,
age
I saw it.
restricted
I
and
saw it. I do not
demonetized,
want to go back
as
and
every
look at
YouTuber
it.
is well aware of. They'd release a completely separate app called YouTube Kids that only contained a more curated selection of channels deemed appropriate for children, which would eventually go on to solely feature human review
I
channels.
never had YouTube
But most
Kids.
importantly for our story,
But I also
in
wasn't
2020,
looking up like
YouTube would give creators
these
the ability to
videos.
mark their own videos as made for kids. It was clear that many parents were not using YouTube Kids and were still just handing kids iPads with the regular YouTube app. So YouTube made an effort to separate kids content from non-kids content on the full version of YouTube. If you mark your video as made for kids, it disables the comment section, the mini player, targeted advertisements, and changes your video's place in the algorithm. Even if you don't mark your video as made for kids, YouTube will sometimes just automatically do it anyways without your permission if it thinks your video is kid-friendly. This automatic moderation doesn't really work very well and can sometimes lead to a very strange array of quote-unquote made for kids content. A lot of videos I've covered on this channel have been marked as made for kids, like these stop-motion animations that recreate actual gore videos and often use the original violent audio. And also this channel that features shrink-wrapped body parts, which is probably just an art project but still not appropriate for children in the slightest. It makes you wonder, what other bizarre videos are out there in the deep expanses of YouTube that have been marked as made for kids and are showing up on children's homepages? That was the original goal of this video. Find some strange and creepy clips marked as made for kids and investigate them like I do in my other videos. But as I started researching, I quickly learned that the world of kids content and children's YouTube accounts is a whole lot more complicated than I initially thought. I mistakenly assumed that I could just set a YouTube account to some sort of restricted mode for children that would only show me content marked as made for kids. But that's not the case at all.
Stop.
Let's start with YouTube Kids. Making an account here is simple. All you need to do is log in
feel
with
like-
your normal YouTube account.
Now, if you give your kids just regular YouTube, they're gonna find something, even if it's flagged as kid friendly, just because YouTube can sometimes let some stuff slip through the cracks. I feel like there's absolutely nothing on YouTube Kids that is any sort of demonic or inappropriate.
And create a
or
kids
anything.
profile.
Because they have like hand selected channels that they'll allow on their app and nothing else.
Like I said before, this is an entirely separate site and only really features human review channels, so you're not going to find much of
What in the world is gotcha heat?
the ordinary here. This isn't really what I wanted to cover. I wanted to talk about the Wild West aspect of made for kids content, but we will
don't know what
return to
that
YouTube
is.
Kids near the end of the video. Making a kid's
Fake
profile in the main,
pregnant princess.
we will
Oh, okay.
return to YouTube Kids near the end of the video. Making a kid's profile in the main YouTube app is a lot more confusing. Whenever you watch a video that's been marked as made for kids, there used to be a little YouTube Kids disclaimer next to the video description. But that's now been replaced on most videos with a link to this Choices for Families page that explains the different ways you can watch kids content on YouTube. You can either choose between a YouTube Kids profile or a kids account on the full YouTube site, which will supposedly only show you made for kids content. You can apparently set all this up through a family management page on your YouTube settings. When I checked this out, I saw the YouTube Kids profile I set up, and there was also a way to invite a different YouTube account to enter my family group as a supervised member. I assumed that this was how you would set up a kids account on YouTube, but this actually sets up a supervised teen account, which has access to basically everything on YouTube, the only real difference being that your family group manager can see all your activity. It took a little while to figure this out, as it's really not clear, but to set up a YouTube Kids account, you actually need to make an entirely separate Google account from scratch. In this case, we're going to be making a Google account for our cat Gordy, who's turning 8 years old this year. But we're just going to say he's 9. Don't tell YouTube. You go through the account creation process, but you have to make sure to select an age under 13. Then I'll prompt you for your parents' email, and from there you can set up a kid's profile. Something interesting here is that you have to press accept on a disclaimer that basically says, we can't fully guarantee that the content your child sees on the platform will be appropriate, which is not something you have to do when signing up for YouTube Kids. You also have to choose a level of content restriction. For the sake of this video, we're going to choose the tightest restriction, which YouTube claims should be suitable for
What's
ages
this guy
9
gonna
and up.
find?
Finally, we have a kid's YouTube account. You would think that now we should only be able to see content that's been marked as made for kids, right? That's
It's like somebody getting beheaded or something.
not the case. This is what my homepage looks like. The only search I did was for analog horror, so I assume all the recommendations here are based on that, but the thing is, basically all of these videos are not marked as made for kids. In fact, I've been clicking around for a few minutes and I haven't come across a single made for kids video. There is some filtering happening though. If we look at my channel for example, the only video that's been deemed safe enough for kids is the video I made about the most mysterious song on the internet. Everything else on my channel is gone. If we look at a larger horror creator like Nexpo, nothing of his is available. It would appear that YouTube is more or less completely disregarding the made for kids setting and is instead using some other automatic
This is on the
filtering to mark
YouTube.
certain videos and categories as safe
YouTube?
for kids, which kind of begs the question, why even have a made for kids toggle if it doesn't do anything? I would say a lot of the channels on the YouTube Kids app have been marked as made for kids, but a surprisingly large amount aren't. Marquez Brownlee and Mr. Beast certainly do not mark their videos as made for kids, and the majority of gaming channels here aren't made for kids either. It would appear that either you or YouTube marking videos as made for kids basically does nothing except restrict audience interaction on videos and doesn't actually affect a video's actual visibility to real kids. This made for kids setting kind of reeks of a deprecated Google feature, and I wouldn't be surprised if
But I do feel like, which I know you said that there's maybe a little bit of weird stuff on YouTube Kids, but I feel like if you really wanted your kid not to see anything too intense on YouTube, you just use the YouTube Kids app instead of trying to give them a kids account on
it doesn't just get
regular
straight up
YouTube.
removed in the next couple of
Because
years.
regular YouTube, even if you have a kids account, it's going to be way worse.
But let's not get
Judging
too off
what
track.
he's shown us.
I started this video to see what inappropriately scary
Just
things
give
you
him
could find with the
SpongeBob.
children's YouTube
Most
account.
parents don't even
So let's
let their
take a
kid
look.
watch SpongeBob.
In terms of actual horror creators, like I said, most of us are completely filtered out. But you can still see some creators that edge outside of horror sometimes, like Blame It On George for example, with some of his lost media videos still being viewable. If we look up some horror adjacent topic like liminal spaces for example, it's completely absent here except for a few weird exceptions. Like this 800,000 view video about creepy liminal spaces. Why is this available to watch and not Jaden Salad's liminal space videos? Enough about generic topics though. Let's look up a more recent Elsa Gate kind of controversy to see if our kid's account can actually see stuff that's potentially damaging to a child. If you haven't heard about QCat AI, you should go watch Raymondo's video about it. But in short, there are creators out there using AI image and video generators to make awful shock videos revolving around cats. I don't really want to describe what's being done to these AI pets in these videos, but it's very violent and upsetting. Many of these cute cat AI channels have luckily been banned, but it seems like more pop up every day. Like this channel called Cat AI Dreamer. On normal YouTube, we can see horrible—
Bro, he's like just entering this into Chat GPT or whatever. Make me a pregnant kitty cat giving birth. 3 pregnant kitty cats.
violent thumbnails that are typical of the cute cat AI trend. Let's see if it's any different on our kids account. While the majority of videos have been filtered out, 20 still remain, which is 20 too many in my eyes.
Yeah, I'd
This
say
is pretty
so.
disappointing. I know that YouTube makes you accept a disclaimer that states you may encounter inappropriate content while using a kid's account, but the fact that Blame It On George's videos about SpongeBob lost media are filtered out, but not AI-generated animal abuse, is just plain absurd. By the way, if you're watching this on Patreon, I'm still censoring out the cat AI stuff. Sorry, but nobody should be seeing that. As awful as this cute cat AI
No, I
stuff
wanna
is,
see
there is a
it.
reason why it's still visible to kids' accounts on YouTube.
Please let me see
If you
the
examine these
cat.
videos from the viewpoint of
stuff.
YouTube algorithm rather than just a viewer, there's not a whole lot there to indicate that there's anything amiss about these videos. The descriptions are all ChatGPT nonsense about heartwarming cat videos, and while the title sometimes can contain questionable keywords, it does make sense how a bot might accidentally categorize this video
I mean,
as
I
safe for
technically
kids,
could
even
go
though
see
it
it
very
'cause I'm
obviously
right
is
now
not.
on YouTube.
And understanding this shortcoming of
but
YouTube's analysis of metadata
I don't think
pretty much
so.
explains how all inappropriate content slips through the cracks. And that kind of brings us to our next topic. QCat AI is just one example of an anomaly in the YouTube algorithm. I made an entire video about this, so go check that out if you want to get a deeper understanding, but in short, the algorithm doesn't actually watch videos or understand what the content of a clip is. It only categorizes videos based on titles, descriptions, transcripts, tags, all the metadata that surrounds a video. But if there's something wrong with the metadata, the algorithm can sometimes glitch and put videos in the wrong place. You often see this sort of thing when a video has no metadata except for punctuation or emojis. The algorithm has no way of knowing what the video is about, so it groups it with other videos that also have the same nonsense strings of metadata, creating unnatural niches. This was actually a bit of a trend a few years ago, the most prominent example being people uploading creepy clips with the title full stop punctuation, which is what you would see if you typed in just a period character and hit search. Even more so than QCat AI, almost all of these algorithm anomaly niches are viewable with a kid's account. A lot of these videos are actually pretty mundane in reality. Usually people just put a creepy thumbnail and the actual video is something completely different. Like this video. The thumbnail shows some dark figure crouching in a corner,
this was the thumbnail of this
but the
video.
actual video just shows a groundhog yelling on a mountain. Like I said in my full algorithm anomaly video, some people take it a step too far and use actual gore photos from shock sites in their thumbnails, which I think is the worst thing we've been able to see so far with a kid's YouTube account.
Oh no, what happened to Patrick?
One thing I did not mention in my video though is that these unnatural niches are not only focused on scary content. If you search for this nonsense group of characters with lip emojis at the end, YouTube will show you a mix of suggestively explicit and Elsa Gate-esque videos. For whatever reason, the search suggestions you get after typing in 3 at—
That is very weird. That is very not good. But at the same time, what kid is looking at love you at Instagram? I would just like, when I was little, I just enter like SpongeBob or Mario, and half the time I'd have to ask my mom, like, how do I spell it?
symbols all seem to show you the same weird mix of suggestive content and Elsa Gate brain rot. While I was looking for more algorithm anomalies, I started to notice a weird trend. Whenever I would search for a nonsense string of characters, my search results would always include these playlists with keyboard smash names that were all filled with kids videos. It wasn't just 1 or 2, I could find as many as I wanted as long as I kept searching. The accounts making these playlists are all adult accounts, as kids accounts don't have the ability to make public-facing playlists. You see, to some degree, everything we've talked about so far in this video doesn't matter. It doesn't matter that you can find inappropriate and horrifying content with a kid's account on YouTube, because parents are still just handing their kids iPads that are logged into fully fledged adult YouTube accounts. YouTube can do all the moderation they want, but if the app doesn't know that the viewer is a child, then how is it supposed to do anything? The issue here isn't just YouTube doing a bad job of moderating content. A large part of this falls on the parents who aren't putting in any effort to use YouTube's child features, as flaky as they may sometimes be. We were talking about children's television earlier. I think the closest comparison to a parent letting a child use an adult YouTube account without any restrictions would be a kid getting unsupervised access to cable TV, but that's still not nearly as bad. Everything that goes on TV is made by professionals and moderated by humans who want to upkeep the reputation of the broadcasters they're working for, and the more raunchy stuff usually only comes on at night after most kids are fast asleep. YouTube is moderated by an algorithm, and there's no broadcaster reputation to uphold. Anyone can upload anything.
Adolf Hitler fighting Mickey Mouse.
The only real consistent thing that keeps creators in check on YouTube is the amount of attention they get, which just incentivizes
Mama, look, it's Mickey Mouse.
channels to make more shocking content, like QCat AI. And yeah, the community guidelines can seem overly
What am I
harsh,
watching?
but they can also be skirted around pretty easily by just avoiding showing certain things on screen and avoiding saying certain words. The subject matter of a video isn't nearly as much of a factor as you might think. So the moral of the story here is parents should probably just be using the YouTube Kids app, right?
Yeah.
Everything there is chosen by humans. Similarly to children's TV, you're not going to find inappropriate content on YouTube Kids, right?
I don't know what I'm looking at.
Well, what's the definition of inappropriate content? If you actually take a closer look at what's available to watch on YouTube Kids, it'll probably make you think twice
horrors
about
on
putting it in
YouTube
front of your
Kids.
child.
That's what it said.
Do you really
so I
want
just
your kid
assumed,
watching videos like
you know,
Stalker
I
escapes
assumed
from jail, what
that it
happens
makes
next
a
will shock
ass out of
you?
you and me.
And authorities are searching for an inmate that escaped prison on foot Thursday night via the
I thought it was
courtyard
gonna be like
fence. The Sacramento
I don't know, like
police
horror
say
videos
Dave
on YouTube
Gingras
Kids, and
escaped
kids were
the
watching
Somerville
it.
Detention Center where he had been incarcerated since last winter. Gingras escaped the prison during an outing to the outdoor courtyard at around 8:30 p.m. Officers say he
What even
somehow
is
breached the
this?
fence on the
Human
prison
curated or
grounds.
not, a lot of the content on YouTube Kids is bottom of the barrel, low effort brain rot. Maybe it's not inappropriate in the sense that it's too adult or too shocking or anything that can be considered horror, but it's still just garbage. Like, do you really want your kid watching Hamster and Roller Coaster Maelstrom with a shark?
Hamster and roller coaster maelstrom with shark.
You know what? I changed my mind. This is based.
Yeah.
This video really didn't turn out like I thought.
I was
it
gonna
would.
say, this is cool.
I genuinely thought that we'd just be looking at creepy videos that were marked as made for kids and talking about some Elsagate kind of stuff, but there's just so much more wrong with kids content on YouTube in general. I think if there's any moral to this story, it's that you probably shouldn't be showing your kids YouTube at all. Why not put on PBS Kids instead? It's a 100% free app and it's got infinitely better.
Bro, I had PBS Kids on my iPad when I was little. I love that. I used to watch Arthur. I used to watch Word Girl. I watched a little bit of the Wild Kratts.
Better kids content than what you're going to find
And
on
the
YouTube.
Dinosaur Train show.
It requires very little effort to download an extra app, and who knows what change it might make for your kid. You might have noticed that the music in this video is different than in my previous videos. That's because I just made an entirely new album of ambient music that's going to be kind of like the 2025 Farrah Maguire soundtrack.
Ross is just sponsoring his music. That was a good video. Alright, this is called Skinwalker. This is that short horror film I was talking about. It better be. City Boy Productions. In association with In association with what? Association with Jar O Mayo Productions. Yeah. But I feel like some of these videos have been kind of interesting. Especially the Saw one. The Saw one was pretty good. And also the surviving horror movies was kind of funny. I'm hearing voices. Skinwalker. Dude, this looks like it was filmed in somebody's backyard. Cowboy named Arthur? Where have I heard that before?
Arthur?
You're a good man, Arthur. No, Red Dead Redemption.
Oh my God, Mary! Oh my God. What the fuck happened?
She's sleeping. Oh. I guess they are sleeping. What does this have to do with skinwalkers?
Will you cut it out?
If that gun goes off, no kids for you.
I'm really sorry, brother. It's the only way I could find out for sure. I knew you'd try to stop me. I knew it was gonna get messy. Now you and your girl are gonna wait right here until we figure out what the fuck is happening.
I'm so confused.
Hey, what the fuck are you doing?
You scream, and I'll put a fucking bullet in your chest. You understand?
Fuck you, you crazy bastard!
I am not dying tonight, so shut up!
Point that gun at me, brother? Better fucking mean it. You gonna explain yourself?
I saw the bodies, Jason. I found them. They weren't right.
What the hell are you talking about?
I've seen animal killings before. Bears, cougars, all of it. It ain't pretty. But this was something different.
All of them were dead? And you think I did it? What the hell did you drink last night? You can't think
Someone
I
spilled
kidnapped
some
all them people.
ketchup.
I know you didn't, brother.
Are you out of your goddamn mind? Her?
I'm almost sure.
We're hunting an animal. An animal, Arthur! Don't look at her, look at me.
You don't hunt these things.
What things? What things?
You gotta let them hunt you. I had my suspicions about her, so I allowed her to tag along.
She wanted to help, you idiot! She wanted to be with me.
Yeah, I see how she's got you, Jason. She's been hunting us.
Wait, stop! Right, okay? I have fallen for her. But trust me, I know her. This isn't you. You wouldn't do this. Please. I've known you my whole life, Arthur. You're a good man.
You're a good man, Arthur.
We're going to marry her one day.
Oh my gosh, she's gonna shoot
Make
her.
this fast for you.
Did you just say
Fast for you.
Okay. Bro, shoot him.
Get off me. Come here.
Maybe.
Where is she?
Wait. She disappeared?
You see?
Yeah.
I told you.
You fucking killed her?
She was a damn skinwalker.
You shot her with the evaporation bullets.
Mary?
Wait. Quiet.
Oh.
I'm sorry!
Uh. Did he shoot more than 7 bullets? Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I'm sorry!
6. And including the other one. Be 7. Yeah.
Jason. It's me.
It's me, Jason.
Jason.
She has like the manliest voice in the world.
Jason. It's me. It's always been me.
It's me, Jason. No. We can't end on that video. I need a terrifying short horror film. Do the box guy in the box? Oh, this? Other side of the box? This one, I'm guessing. Alright.
Yo, careful. You're cutting that broccoli awfully short, you know?
You just keep your eyes
See,
on
this
the
looks way more
sauce, just dragging the
professionally
broccoli
made.
under
I feel like
control.
the entire time I was watching that last one, I felt like this was filmed with like a $20 budget.
Sister?
No,
Nice.
yeah, you better believe I am not to be trifled with.
Well, god damn it, that broccoli is not to be trifled with either.
Oh, hey, the sauce, you cannot let it burn.
Hey. He just stabs her with the knife. I've seen this one and I'm telling you, it might make you pee your pants. Oh boy. I'm not joking. When she walks at him, I thought he was legit gonna stab her.
Damn it, that broccoli is not to be trifled with either.
Oh, hey, the sauce, you
I thought he had the knife in his left hand. Just
cannot let it burn. Recipe says stirring
Stand
constantly.
back.
I swear.
I swear, if any of those 2-inch broccoli end up on my plate, you're getting it. I have to deal with a disappointing 2 inches enough as it is.
Ooh.
You are back. Ugh, that's why I like you, I guess. I mean, all 2 inches of me anyway.
Oh, God. Well, it's not a bad 2, I guess. Maybe 2.5?
Do I hear 3?
You're getting me wet.
Yeah, that's what I want to hear.
No, Jesus, you're getting me wet.
Alright, I'll get the door. You say.
What do you mean by that?
Oh shit!
What?
It's Sean.
What is he doing here?
I don't know.
Oh, I really don't want to see him.
This is YouTube, not the hub.
I got it.
Have you not learned anything from the last 2 videos that or the 2 videos ago?
Sean? Long time, man. Good to see you.
Hey, Ben, this is a bad time.
No, I was just, no. Yeah, sorry, do you want to come in?
Yeah, sure, that'd be great, thanks.
It's just like a bomb in the box.
Your mom told me where you were at.
Oh.
Dude, this guy is just already giving vibes.
It's a nice
of,
place.
Oh,
I'm about to
thanks.
kill
Yeah.
you.
Where are you at now?
Yeah,
Same
no, I
place.
guessed that.
Oh, cool.
Judging by the thumbnail of the video. I don't know how a man is fitting in that box, but
I'm really sorry everything went down before.
No, it's water under the bridge.
Is she here?
Oh no, she's at her parents' house right now. She's decorating.
Oh, great. Look,
so you just lied to him.
I just want to give you this.
Sean, you.
Did he take his girl?
Can I get you a drink or something?
No, I'm fine. I'm fine.
Are you okay?
Yeah,
Just make sure you open that box.
yes. Can you just do me a favor, though?
Yeah, of course.
Can you open it?
Yeah, of course, man. Let's
Aw, dang.
let's open it.
That's actually crazy.
And open the box first. The card will make sense after.
The guy just like sprints away. Like in terror. Ain't nothing in there.
All right, I don't get it. Is it supposed to?
Dude, I literally said he just sprints away.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Stay away from me!
Sorry, I gotta go.
What happened?
He left.
What's that?
A box.
Well, no shit. Ben? Ben.
What the heck?
Ben!
I need something.
What?
How deep is this box?
Well, that's odd.
No kidding.
Don't. He gave this to you?
Yeah.
Not cool, man. Not cool.
There was a card.
Dear Ben, I'm sorry about everything before and everything now, but I had to give it to someone.
Why'd you
I
take
don't have
my
it all
girl?
figured out, but I know it can't move while you're watching.
Holy cow, just shivers went down my spine.
Whatever you do, don't take your eyes off of it. It wants you to look away.
Holy cow.
Hello?
Dude, that is actually nightmare fuel.
Hello?
Ooh.
I'm calling Sean.
Hey, this is Sean. Leave a message.
Sean, hey, it's Ben. Look, I don't know what this thing is that you gave me here, but, call me back. Now.
Oh my gosh, bro, that is actually terrifying.
Why is it looking at you like that?
Just waiting for him
I
to
don't know.
look away.
What do you think it wants?
I don't know.
Call him again.
Hey, this is Sean. Leave a message.
What do you think it wants?
I said I don't know.
Why is it looking at you like that?
Sean, hey, it's Ben. Look, call me back. Now.
Bro, we can repeat what they say.
We're getting out of here. Rachel.
We can't. We're not.
Why don't you just like take a hammer and while he's there, just do a little bop, bop, bop straight in the
Supposed to look away
forehead
from it.
while he's there and sitting in the box.
What happens if we do?
That's what we need to find out. Just for a second. Okay. We need to know what we're dealing with.
They're way more calm
On the
than
count
I
of
would
three.
be.
1, 2,
2, 3.
Okay, yeah.
Could have been worse?
What? What do you want?
I'm sorry, I gotta go. Just Ben. Don't let him leave the house.
It can't move as long as we're looking at it, right? That's what it says?
Yeah.
I'm gonna find Sean. I don't know why he did this, but I'm gonna find out. One of us has to stay and watch it.
I pick you.
What? No, 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 no. Don't leave me alone here with this thing.
It's fine, we don't even know what it is, okay? It could be harmless.
Yeah, I bet.
Is that what you think?
How about you stab it now? Like, right now.
You know it has to be me, right? You heard what Sean said.
Not let you leave the house, that's exactly what it wants. Just be quick.
Real quick.
Hey, this is Sean. Leave a message. Hey, this is Sean. Leave a message.
I don't think he's gonna answer his phone, bro, Chacho.
Hey, this is Sean. Leave a message.
Sean, answer the phone. Look, I don't know why you did this, but I'm gonna find out. And told us what you said. I don't know what I could have possibly done.
What are you talking about?
Sean, why haven't you been answering?
What did you just say?
Why haven't you been answering the phone?
No, you just said it told us what I said?
Yeah, it spoke. Or echoed. It told us what you said.
What I said? What do you mean? Who's us?
Come on about me not leaving the house.
Ben, I didn't tell it to do anything. I didn't even know.
Did it tell you about the My Little Pony thing I said earlier?
No, it could speak.
That was secretly from
Sean,
me and
what's
him.
going on?
Ben, it's lying to you. I don't know why, but it lied to you.
Why did you give this to us?
Us. You keep saying us. Who's us?
Us, man, me and Rachel.
She was at the house.
He did. Oh.
Ben, where are you right now?
I'm coming to you.
No. You have to keep your eyes on it.
I know, Rachel's watching it.
No, Ben, you! God damn it, I gave it to you! You have to keep your fucking eyes
Oh
on
my
it!
gosh!
Ben, don't go back. Don't you go back there!
Oh no. Oh gosh.
Rachel?
Yeah? What's up?
Where's the box?
Dude, it's... The box is saying that. The guy in the box is saying that. That's not her. I wonder what happens in the... His flashlight's gonna die or something. And in the dark, he's not gonna be able to see it. He did. But right here at this point, you need to take the upper hand on the person. Like this stealthy, going around the corner, being very careful. You gotta just bomb rush the basement. Every corner, just sweep. I guess he has the knife and just start swinging it, bro. He won't know what to do. This, he can get the jump on you, but if you just rush down the basement with a knife in your hand, I like to shower in the dark. My favorite thing to do.
I see you. I see you. I see you.
Now I don't. Holy cow, he gone. Where'd he go? Like, did he straight up teleport? Oh, he's at the top of the stairs. Now you're gonna be cornered. Who are they? Oh, bro, he's cornered. He can't look two ways at once. Oh. He doesn't have the flash. Oh my gosh, he left the flashlight. Oh my gosh. That was a good ass video. That was pretty good. That was pretty good. That was pretty good. Holy cow. We're definitely going to need to watch more of those short horror films. They're actually good. Wow, I can't get that off my mind, bro. I actually, like, I see me rewatching that. Like, just to, like, since I know what's going to happen, I feel like rewatching. That was a good video. Yeah. See if you can give me more next time. Okay, you got to give me some recommendations. Which I don't know. I may do a react video next stream, or I may continue the Teletubby game because I still haven't beat it. But yeah, bro. Like, there's a bunch of good shows and stuff on YouTube and like those short horror films. I'll try to find some good ones. But also, like, I feel like some react videos, I may need to take a little break from horror. Maybe just something a little interesting or funny or something. But we always need to end on something scary. But anyway, I guess I'm gonna end stream. I might film. I'll probably stream tomorrow. Yeah. You got to put a little bit of spice and sweet. Sweet is like the non-terrifying crap. Spice is the absolutely horrifying stuff. You need a little spice in the sugar. But I don't know what I'll stream next time. We can do the Teletubby game. We can do just random horror games I find, like the Matilda game. That was just a random one I found. Or we can do another react stream. I don't know. What's that? So I'm always in desperate need of some good. My big thing is I Slender Man Reborn. I've even played the normal Slender Man. I was more of a Five Nights at Freddy's person. Well, like I was saying, I really enjoy people recommending me stuff. Kind of feel like chatters have a voice in what happens in stream. I'll definitely check out that Slender Man Reborn. But anyway, I guess I'm going to end stream here. I'll probably go live tomorrow. I don't know what I'll stream, but I'll stream something. I've heard of it. I've heard of Indigo Park. I haven't played it. I probably need to. That'd be a pretty fun game. Okay, okay. Gosh. That game came out a while ago, didn't it? Or like maybe 2 years or so. Because I remember when it came out, there was a bunch of streamers playing it. I never watched it because I don't know, but it looked pretty good. Sometime in September, chapter 2. Oh, so it's like a chapter thing. I got you. I have played Bendy and the Ink Machine. I remember that had like 5 chapters to it. Bro, it took them 2 years to get a second chapter out. It's crazy. And it hasn't even came out yet. Wow. He's not. It's made by one guy, or it's not that big of a company that made it. Um, but yeah, dude, I'll download it. I'm guessing the first chapter's free, because normally that's what first chapter games are. Normally the first chapter's free. Sweet, that's what I like. That's what I like. I don't like to spend money. I'll have to try it out. All chapters free? Bro, that'd be awesome. But then how's he making money? Just for fun. Maybe that's why it's taken a little while. It's just for the love of the game. But anyway, I'll check it out. But I guess I'm probably going to end stream here. I'll go live tomorrow and try something new. Alrighty, I guess I'll see ya. Bye-bye.